Elizabeth of York was a remarkable figure in British history. Born on February 11, 1466, she was the eldest daughter of King Edward IV and Queen Elizabeth Woodville. Elizabeth's life was characterized by her high social status, her involvement in political affairs, and her role as a wife and mother. Her impact on the development and stability of the Tudor dynasty cannot be overstated. This narrative essay will explore the life and accomplishments of Elizabeth of York, shedding light on her contributions during the challenging times of the Wars of the Roses. Elizabeth of York's early years were marked by instability and uncertainty. The Wars of the Roses, a series of civil wars fought between the House of York and the House of Lancaster, plunged England into turmoil. These conflicts culminated in the Battle of Bosworth in 1485, where Elizabeth's younger brothers, the princes in the Tower, mysteriously disappeared. With the death of her father and the defeat of the Yorkists, Elizabeth's future seemed uncertain. As the victorious King Henry VII of the House of Tudor consolidated his power, however, Henry VII had a plan to secure his dynasty and bring stability to the kingdom. He knew that marrying Elizabeth, the daughter of the last Yorkist king, would help unite the warring factions and legitimize his claim to the throne. Elizabeth of York became an integral part of this grand scheme, as she symbolized the union of the warring houses. In 1486, she married Henry VII, and their union laid the foundation for the Tudor dynasty. Elizabeth's role as a wife and mother was crucial in securing Henry VII's reign. She gave birth to several children, including Prince Arthur, the heir to the throne, and Elizabeth, who would later become Queen Elizabeth I. Elizabeth's pregnancies were highly anticipated, as they represented the continuation of the Tudor lineage and the stability of the dynasty. Moreover, her role as a mother allowed her to foster close relationships with her children, who would impact the course of English history. Despite her primary role as a wife and mother, Elizabeth of York had an active presence in political matters. She exercised considerable influence over her husband, offering advice and supporting his decisions. Her diplomatic skills were evident when she mediated between Henry VII and her mother's family, the Woodvilles, who were seen as rivals by the new king. Elizabeth played a crucial role in securing the peace and unity of the realm, earning the respect and admiration of her subjects. Furthermore, Elizabeth had a penchant for cultural activities, which contributed to the flourishing of the arts during the early Tudor period. She was known as an avid supporter of education and patronage of scholars, poets, and musicians. Elizabeth's court was a center of Renaissance culture, fostering the intellectual development of England. Tragically, Elizabeth of York's life was cut short at the age of 37. She died on February 11, 1503, after giving birth to a stillborn daughter. Her death was a devastating blow to Henry VII and the Tudor dynasty. The king mourned deeply, and England felt the loss of a queen who had brought unity and stability to a once divided nation. Following her death, Elizabeth became a symbol of virtue, loyalty, and maternal love. Posthumously, she was idealized as the epitome of a perfect queen, and her memory was cherished by both the Tudors and subsequent generations. Queen Elizabeth I, her daughter, honored her mother's memory by naming her favorite ship the Elizabeth Jonas, emphasizing the lasting influence Elizabeth of York had on the Tudor dynasty. In conclusion, Elizabeth of York played a vital role in British history during a time of great instability and uncertainty. Her marriage to Henry VII united the houses of York and Lancaster, bringing an end to the Wars of the Roses. As a wife, mother, and influential figure at court, she fostered stability and cultural growth during the early Tudor period. Though her life was tragically cut short, her impact on the development and stability of the dynasty was profound. Elizabeth of York will forever be remembered as a symbol of unity and virtue, a queen who left an indelible mark on the history of England.